Episode 8.
Trust the system.
Trust the System podcast. I'm Phil.
I'm Seamus.
I'm Sparno.
And here we are. We had another good week with the picks on the show and the Fade the Sparnos. We keep telling you, take the Fade the Sparnos and take the picks on the show. If you did, you're 9-2-1 last week.
Fireworks.
And fireworks.
Fireworks, anyone?
We're back, baby. All right, so we did 6-2-1 on the show picks. We went 8-9 with the picks not on the show. Another
You got to step up your game, Phil.
slacking. We thought it was going to be really good last week.
Yeah. Started the week real good.
Well, we went 7-4 in college. We went 7-8 on the NFL, and we lost our first sprinkle. So the sprinkle's 5-1.
damn.
I actually had a sprinkle on Monday night this week, added to next week, so we're really 6-1.
Who lost the sprinkle, by the way?
I forgot what it was. Oh, it was the under on the Colts. Oh, the over on the Colts game on Thursday.
Who lost the sprinkle here?
What do you mean? Who lost it?
Yeah.
Whose call was that, Sparta? Was it yours?
That was mine.
No, it certainly wasn't mine.
I mean, yeah. Well, the winners are mine too.
Yeah. Phil takes credit of all the sprinkles.
It is all the credit and none of the blame.
I picked it. Yes. And then we were okay. Sparno was 2-0-1. Seamus was 1-2.
Wow, wow.
You might need to beg a shame.
And I'm back to my usual 3-0.
He's sitting there looking at me.
I got more 3-0 weeks than weeks than non-3-0 weeks. I have 2 non-3-0 weeks, and those weeks are 2-1. Wake up.
We've
Get with
never,
the
no
program.
one's actually, apart from Fade the Sparno, no one's actually went 0-3 on the show picks, right?
No,
The worst
no
one
one's gone 0-3.
The worst one's 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is our worst. Yeah.
Which-
And Sparno's 0-3 on the Fade the Sparno. But
0-9 total.
we're 3-0, and we're at 9-0 with the Fade the Sparnos.
That
So
has
if you, yeah,
That has a chance of becoming the record. You went 9-0 on the
if
show
he
picks.
wins one more game,
That's a new fucking.
then he beats my 9-0 record.
Yeah.
So
The unbeatable record.
Hopefully,
I think I'm going to get a win this week.
I think. Come on,
I'll give you one win.
it's never gonna happen.
Nah, one win.
And Arnie was 3-1.
Yeah, Arnie had a good week.
He was
Wow.
he was close to being the first 4-0 guest. We know it's
Almost.
coming. We have actually a good guest today who's got a chance at 4-0 because he
Yeah.
follows the system religiously.
He
Yeah,
really likes
sure.
the system a lot.
He's a big system
He's a
guy.
big system guy.
EJ, one of our good friends from Brazen, once
Yeah.
again.
Great backup to have in reserve.
So yeah, I mean we're doing pretty good. We haven't had that monster week yet. It's gonna come, I promise you. And when it comes, it's gonna be dandy. Actually, it looks like it might be this week because we had a monster Monday.
Huge Monday.
Monday's already. Yeah.
I even posted my bets, which I really don't like to do, but I did it because I wanted to show you what happens when
Your system?
the system really dominates, and that's what happens.
Which real quick on that parlay is, we were all over the Raiders. So then, like with FanDuel and stuff, that gives you the chance to like do a few prop bets, which I think you had Devonta Adams in and
I
Josh
had the
Jacobs.
Devontae Adams over and the Josh Jacobs over rushing, and then the Devontae Adams anytime touchdown score.
Yeah.
So with that, with the Raiders and the over, I added those 3 because if the system goes your way, you pretty much know you're going to get those rushing and receiving yards.
Yes.
From those guys.
From the, and you're going to get the better price in the underdogs.
So actually, from now on, what we're going to do is we're going to do a Philly special prop bet parlay every Monday night, and I'm going to post it because the first Monday night I did it, we lost by the one pass by Stafford.
That was heartbreaker. I was
Yeah,
here with you.
Heartbreaker. He was watching
my
with
God,
me.
It was terrible.
And then last week we actually hit it. And I didn't post both of them, but from now on I'll just post them. That's the only time I've ever done prop bets. I won one and lost one, so stick with it on that.
And we might call it a Seamus special instead of a Philly special.
I guess we had
How many Philly
too
specials.
many
do
Philly
you have?
specials. You're right.
Maybe a
Let's call
Sparno
it-
special?
That's
Sparno
a
special
losing.
for
That's a
Sparno.
losing play.
All right, so let's get to our recap now.
That's part of you. May as well start.
I'll start. I really went undefeated. 2-0-1.
Very good.
I didn't-
Fireworks.
It's pretty good.
He finally has a winning record on the
Winning
show.
record. All right.
the first week.
I'll go with my wins first.
Week 7 in.
I had the Bears plus 8.5 versus the Vikings. They lost 22-29. And this wasn't looking good in the beginning. They were down 21-3 right from the start.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that game
And then,
actually.
yeah, the first half they were down 21-3.
Wow.
And the second, they had a big second half. Scored 21 unanswered. Or
Hubert?
19 unanswered.
Hubert in there, was he?
Yeah.
Did Hubert dominate?
Hubert did not dominate. I don't think he got a touchdown, but yeah, he played his part.
He barely got a touch. Fuck him.
Yeah, he got a touch.
He's in my fantasy.
They were 22-21, then at the last minute, Vikings score a touchdown. They lose the game 29-22. It doesn't matter. They covered the spread.
Yeah.
So
we're laughing.
That was a nice win.
Laughing. Big time
Yeah.
laugh.
And then Georgia, we said this, they were due for a big game. They lost the last 2 games. They barely won the game. They didn't
And
cover.
we said the secret.
We said the secret.
It's a secret.
Big secret.
Big secret. 2-0 on the secret.
I think it's more than 2. No, I think there's maybe 4 secret
There's a few
placements out there.
secrets,
But
but
it's a big secret.
they never lose. So
But yeah, we knew
when we
it was-
say secret, take it to the bank.
they won 42-10.
Many secrets.
And it was a little scary. They had a big fourth quarter though. They scored 21 points in the 21-0 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they
Yeah, because it
covered.
didn't look like it was covering for a while. We were running
Yeah.
around like madmen at the Oktoberfest
I know,
here.
man. Couldn't pay attention. I was running on my phone,
Yeah.
looking at the scores, but yeah,
Big-
we got that
Big
one.
crowds.
Big crowds everywhere. Kids getting thrown in the hay. And then the last game, that scumbag Hubert didn't even show up to the game. I pushed. He didn't play.
Justin Hubert Herbert?
Hubert didn't play?
Hubert didn't play.
Who played?
No,
Some other idiot. I forgot his name.
I don't know if that's true.
It is- it's true.
You talking
For the
about Chargers or
Chargers?
the Browns?
Chargers. The Chargers. Then.
No, man. Are you sure?
He
He
played.
did not play.
He played. I got to look that up. But keep going if you're reasoning. on
Yeah,
it,
go
because-
ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
whatever. I don't think he played.
He definitely played.
Whatever. They pushed, all right? It was- I had
It's
him plus 2.
it's the greatest recap ever.
I had him plus 2.
Herbert threw for 228 yards and
No,
1
really?
touchdown.
Yeah, he didn't play.
He played the whole game.
I just looked at it now. I didn't see him playing. They hate him so much. I didn't put his stats up.
He still won.
I still won.
But
This is
no.
my push. I pushed.
Yeah, they won the
They
game.
pushed. They won the game.
won the
Herbert
game.
won the game. They
We
pushed.
pushed on the +2.
Hubert
Glad you're
didn't do
fucking-
that much, but whatever. It's
That-
30-28
I actually got that game written down here as a loss because by the time I posted it on Sunday, it was at 1.5. So
Yeah.
it's up to you guys if you want to count that as a push or a loss.
Now, I
'cause
know you guys are against this, but I always buy the point to 3 just to make
You
it.
do buy the points.
he does buy the points.
I like to buy the points.
But
Even though
last-
that is the spread. We put the spread on the
The Browns should have won that game twice. They had 2 chances to fucking hit that field goal and dick.
I ended up winning that game.
Yeah, no. So I always parlay the picks of the show.
Yeah.
So I got them at +3, but the other, my pick lost, so it
Yeah.
didn't really matter. You know what I mean? It depends
Yeah.
when you get it. Unfortunately, when the show came out, it was +2, so we just take it as a push. So whenever you guys see what we had, like when we done the show 2 days earlier, it was +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
We're
we want to
ahead.
be honest because you guys couldn't see the show till Friday, and then by Friday it was +2. So
Actually,
take it as a push.
Angela was real late in the show, so you might have got
Yeah,
it
make it like
earlier.
Friday night.
Maybe if Angela put it out before midday, you might have got it at +2.5.
So it's Angela's
he's
fault.
too busy with the
he's
naked
slacking over there.
He's too busy with the Naked and Afraid podcast over there.
That's another loss for Angelo, 1-4. All right, I'll go then. I guess that's you done, Sparno.
Yeah.
So I started off with the Friday Night Lights game. It was Houston against Memphis.
Oh my God, what
That
a
was a
game!
great
What a game!
That
was a
was the
great game.
craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Angelo, you see that thing? Down 2 minutes left. Houston were down 32-19. So we counted that as a loss. Started the fucking weekend. I'm
And
like,
the
oh,
under.
couldn't
We
get
had the
any
over
worse.
too.
Yeah, we had the
Yeah.
over as well. It wasn't a sprinkle, was it?
No,
just the over?
It was a normal bet.
So we'd almost give up. I sort of was watching at the side of my boom, bing, bang, boom. Houston ended up scoring 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes.
The onside kick.
With
They
the
got a
onside
touchdown
kick.
and
They tried an
onside
onside kick twice. They tried one with 7 minutes
Well-
left. They messed it up.
At 7 minutes left, they were down 13-29. 7 minutes left.
2 minutes, they were down by 13 points as well.
Yeah. And they scored a touchdown, got the onside kick, came down, scored another touchdown. Fucking 33-32.
Got me my only win in the weekend.
That was
Nice.
insane.
That was a nice
It's
win.
insane, number one, because that would have been the first 0-3 show we had, which sort of sucked.
Wow.
I need a bigger bag of shame. And the second thing is, I was like, I thought it put me in that good
Well, hold
weekend.
on, wait. That Houston game right there, that's you witnessing system at its finest.
Yeah. How many times have you been on the other side of that?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
system at its finest right there.
That's
'Cause
true.
We should have been dead by the rights. Anyone who had the other team in that thing is licking their chops. And then the fucking the gambling gods came down and struck, and Houston fucking came. and won.
That's all the non-system people
Yeah.
who bet Memphis, and
Yeah.
that's
For
their
years,
story. Where
for years,
"Oh,
that's
I
what-
was up by 13 points, with 2
Yes.
minutes left, and I
Yeah.
lost. That's their sad bastard story
Yeah.
that they tell everyone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
All
they
the
will
Vinny
continue
saw
to
it
tell
every
Yeah,
day.
Vinny definitely had Memphis. 100% sure. All right, so I started 1-0. I didn't bet anything on Saturday because of the Oktoberfest, so I went on to I took 2 NFL games, which I'm not going to do again because that was a big mistake. My system is 2 college games, 1 NFL.
a good
Last
system.
week I went 1 college and 2 NFL. Unfortunately, I blanked on the NFL. So it was an early start. Giants versus Packers. Packers were -8. Started off great. I think the score might have been 17-3 or 17-10 at
Yeah,
halftime. The
crazy.
It was
Packers.
2010.
Packers were.
whatever it is.
It was 2010.
Yeah.
Oh, they were dominating. So I was like, I think Sparno was sleeping. Me and Phil were texting. Like,
Yeah.
we were. I hate to do it. I was almost counting my money at halftime. I thought this is.
know.
But then look, from a New York point of view, from a business point of view, that second half went real great.
Yeah.
Great for you.
We liked that at least the Giants won the game. We're Giants fans. I was like, if the Giants don't cover and they lose, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
So at least they won. I was happy.
If Green Bay won by 7, that's like the worst outcome. That
Of
could
course,
ever
the only
happen.
time I bet against the Giants, they win the fucking game.
I know, but that sets us up nicely. The system, I think we said it before, in Jacksonville next weekend.
Oh.
Giants winning record.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a few videos from there. And then I went on to the afternoon game. Probably should have realized I went for Panthers with Baker Mayfield, who has a permanent residency on the system killer list right over Sparno's shoulder there. 2 people aren't coming off that list. There's Baker Mayfield and Vinny. And you take that to the bank. But they unfortunately they lost to the 49ers. Again, I shouldn't have went against Bones. Bones, a big 49ers guy. 49ers crushed him 37-15.
That was so system, and I really like the Panthers.
Mayfield. I'm done with Baker Mayfield. I think he's injured now anyway.
Good.
I was going to put the bag of shame. On, but I'm not doing it for Baker.
Can we put Baker Mayfield's face on this?
I might fucking send that bag straight to fucking Cleveland, one way, and Baker Mayfield he's not in Cleveland, Carolina.
Carolina, man.
I'll walk it down to Carolina. The bag of shame deserves for fucking Baker Mayfield, not this guy. So I'm not putting the bag on this week. So unfortunately, they lost by 20. What's that? 22
They got
points.
creamed, man.
Yeah,
It wasn't even close.
and as I said, he just looked like he's Johnny Manziel 2.0. Get out of the league. I'm never ever betting Baker Mayfield again.
Yeah, he's done.
He's a piece of shit. He's not the Red Hubert being a
Piece of shit.
scumbag.
He's done.
He's a scumbag.
Mayfield, you're done. You're off the fucking podcast,
Fuck
Mayfield.
you, scumbag. All right, Phil.
Scumbag. All right, here we go. 3-0. Once again, I'm back to my
here we go.
roots. 3-0. So I had Friday night. It was my favorite pick of the week. Colorado State plus 3.5. It was wonderful. They were the worst team ever against Nevada, who's pretty good. They were up 14-0, and then actually Nevada came back in the second half and tied it. Got a little scary. And was that overtime when they won?
No.
No.
Oh, it was like a couple seconds left. Colorado State, they fucking kicked the field goal, missed it, but there was a foul, I think.
Big flag.
Right? Mm-hmm. It was either a foul or a timeout, and then they got another chance, and he made it. That was nice.
Super Friday.
That was,
2-0.
yeah, the
Friday was nice.
Friday was great because I actually hit a parlay that I didn't post. So
Me too.
Of course, when I don't post a parlay, it hits. This is what happens here.
I had Houston over in Colorado State.
Yeah, the Houston over in Colorado State. That
And
was
he
the
told
parlay.
me about it, and I didn't do it.
know, I
So
told
I'm
you.
fucking killing
We
myself.
all did that, and we didn't post it for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm gonna
But that actually put me up huge for the week. So I actually had a good week because of that. Even though I bet all the other picks, but because of that, I wound up winning pretty good. So fireworks. Then I had the Texans plus 7 against the Jags on Sunday at 1.
Fucking fireworks.
That game was terrible. I think it was like 6 up until like the last couple seconds. Texans scored a touchdown, and they won 13-6. That was nice. Very easy. Very simple.
I can't believe they won that game. I said it last week. They hustle like
I'm telling
they
you.
suck, but they're actually good.
That was
makes
system.
sense.
The Jags were killing everybody, and then the Texans suck, and they wound up winning the game. That's system. System as fuck. If you're watching this, you know now. I don't have to talk about it anymore.
$20 Sparno
We
doesn't
shouldn't
know.
even do this podcast anymore.
$20 Sparno doesn't know the Texans
Everyone
quarterback.
knows.
Who's the Texans quarterback?
No idea.
There you go. You might not
Hubert?
even know, Phil.
No, it's not Hubert.
Davis Mills, right?
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So then I had the Raiders on Monday night. Monster game. I crushed it every which
Undefeated
way.
Monday. EJ's over there celebrating.
Every game that we've posted on Monday night, that we've done on the show, has covered.
On Thursday.
I think 4-0.
Monday and Thursday is a big day.
Thursday, I think, 2-0, and Monday's 4-0.
And Friday night,
We
college,
lost.
we do good.
The only game we lost on Monday was the Giants Cowboys,
But that
which
wasn't
we didn't have on the
yeah,
show.
it wasn't a show pony.
So
That was just
it was Raiders plus
bonus.
7,
Phil.
and I also posted a sprinkle on the over on that at 51.5. Chiefs won 30-29. The Raiders actually should have won that game. I would have liked them to win that game because it actually would have made a nice bet against the Bills if the Raiders would have won.
Yeah,
Because the Chiefs are playing the Bills this week, and that's going to be a tough bet now that they won the game. But that was awesome. I'm up huge this week now because of
Monday
that.
alone, yeah.
We're all up really big, so we're going to have a really nice week this week, almost no matter what. So
yeah, we can't lose after Monday night.
yeah, we had a huge
And
Monday night.
It's all up on Instagram there.
Yeah, I
Angela done a
posted
good job,
some
or
of my
Phil did.
picks. I actually had more than that, but I posted some there. Didn't want to post everything. And
Was that a good weekend overall, even with of Oktoberfest as well? How do you think it went for you down here in
Oktoberfest
Tucko?
was great at Growlers. It was awesome. We had a lot of people. The bands were good. The food was good. It was nice weather. We didn't have
great
the rain.
bartenders.
The bartenders
Yeah.
are good. We had too many bartenders.
So many.
Yeah, too many. But it was good. It was busy. I was running around like a maniac, freaking carrying shit. My feet were killing me the next morning. Oh, I had really bad feet. I had such system feet.
And he had system feet after one day. Me and Sparno doubled down in the Oktoberfest, and we actually worked the White Plains one on Sunday as well, which was also a great weekend. And as I said, yeah, I don't know about you, Mike, but the amount of people that just come up and just, like, I think system's going to be like a phrase. Like, it's going to become like everyone just says system. And I'm like looking around like, who the fuck is it?
Yeah, people
It's
screaming
just
system at you.
And it's people that you kind of forget about. Like, I'll give it, not just forget about it, I'll give a shout out to, just I was talking to the firefighter Jeff Botts on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because he just yelled system. I hadn't seen him in like 6 months. I'm like, yo, you watch this? And he's like, yeah, I fucking love it. It's funny that there's people we don't even know.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
funny seeing the people that watch
That
the
random
system
guy
podcast.
comes to me every day. Oh, what are you guys doing? I watch
Yeah.
the system. Like, you guys should write a book.
This guy really wants us to write a book.
I was actually writing a book before this. I actually started the book before we started this
system book?
podcast. I have like 3 pages written.
I know, man. I can barely read, so I'm not fucking writing the books. Fuck
I
that
can't
shit.
write my notes. I fucking write a book.
And then last night, real quick, me and Phil were finishing off the week. We had a big darts game last night. We're dominating. Next minute, the guy we're playing, big Angelo guy,
Yeah, he's
loves
Angelo's
the
friend.
system.
He's like, oh, system podcast.
That's the third brother.
What's it?
Third brother rap.
Three brothers?
The third son.
Third son rapper.
Big shout out to Ish.
Yeah,
Great guy.
Ish was a cool dude. The team was cool. We had a good time last
Very
night.
cool guy.
You guys try to insult him and say he looks like me, I think?
We were
Insulting him?
We were giving him a compliment, but insulting you. If that makes any sense.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm happy enough with that recap. I want to get the main guy on.
Oh, yeah,
first
so
thing.
now let's get EJ on the show.
Yeah. EJ started off like most of our guests, Brazen Fox original. Started off as barback, worked his way up. Now he's probably one of the better bartenders there.
Yeah, he's
That's
probably,
not hard.
After me and you,
I mean, that's not really saying much.
That's
but-
not hard
it's
after I
not.
left.
me and Mike are in a league of our own, and then he's getting there.
Yeah, he's getting there.
He'll get there.
He's learning.
Hey, he needs to learn.
And here he comes.
Yeah, let's get him on.
All right, we got EJ on the show. Welcome, EJ.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good to see EJ.
He's got his
Welcome,
Rangers.
EJ.
He's got his Rangers attire on. I guess he's been at the game the entire day since yesterday.
Do we tell
I
him?
actually just left the garden. just to come here.
I was going to say, do we even say how EJ pulled us out of a hole? Like, we're always going to put him on the show, but today,
Yeah, we needed him. We had someone else.
Another guest, another kid.
Another
sick.
guest had another kid sick.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
their excuse to not get on the podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
But
It's the system excuse.
we have to.
there could be a way that, where there's such thing as a Madden curse. There could be like the system curse, where you're going to come on as a guest.
Oh, and the kid gets sick?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a kid, don't go on the show.
The system curse.
that's
So, yeah,
okay.
we called EJ about an hour ago, and he came, and he's ready for action. So, EJ started at Brazen how many years ago?
Probably, 5 now?
5 years ago?
I don't know. When did Jules become a manager?
Yeah, about
Even-
that.
About 5 years ago?
Did I ever work with you as a bartender
No,
previously?
you-
Okay, yeah,
you
so
were
as a manager.
manager.
Okay, so definitely post 2016 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had way more respect for you back then.
Especially after his 1 and 2
yeah.
week this week. No
You're
respect.
actually scared of Seamus then.
That's wow.
Yeah, I thought he had some pull.
That was very
and then-
scary.
Then I saw him putting some
That was a
bets
joke.
Yeah, so look, it kind of was. Whenever I started, so obviously I had no real foundation for EJ because he was a barback, way below me. These two boys were bartenders, so what was your first memories of EJ, Sparno?
I thought he was a good bar back. It was him and Vinny's brother. They were bar backing together. And
that.
of course, Vinny hated him. Vinny hates anything that's good. Vinny hates.
Yeah, all right. 100%.
So
That's a
Vinny
great
didn't like
set.
EJ at first, and he was probably the best bar we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Walter.
yeah.
Shout out to Walter. He watches the
Walter.
show.
Walter.
Walter, you're always my number one.
What about Freddie?
Freddie
you know what?
and-
It's
Freddie
not
would-
wrong to
The other
say.
guy, Celso, was better.
Is he the
Jose
best?
was
What about
hilarious.
Jose?
Jose was awesome.
Can we just say
so-
he's the best non-Hispanic barback we ever had? Is that
Yes,
fair to say?
yes.
That's fair.
So I'm the
That's
best
pretty
citizen.
fair.
There's only
Is
like
that too much?
there was only been like 3. So
It's true, but all right. So nothing crazy. Just he worked his way up. I actually remember. Yeah, I think it was almost like a death match between Nick, Vinny's brother, and EJ because it was a bartending opportunity.
yeah, there's only one.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
only
yeah.
one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vinny was really.
I think
pushing.
Nick got it first, right?
Nick got a couple shifts.
Nick
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
couple of
I
shifts.
didn't.
I think on the back of Vinny.
Yeah.
Vinny's like fucking chirping in
Declan's ear.
Declan's ear.
Well, everyone does, they do whatever Vinny says.
Nicky was there forever too, so I didn't care.
Yeah, that's true.
Nicky did bar back there a long time, and now he's moved on to greener pastures and Archie Grands, which I think he's doing well. But I remember EJ, even maybe you can back up this thing. There was almost a point where EJ, you almost left.
I was ready to quit.
Is
I don't
it-
like being lied to.
Was there almost
Yeah.
like some kind of savior came along and got you and saved you?
There was a gentleman with a brogue, came to him, and I was like,
You
Yo,
respected him?
I'm freaking done with this. I want my 2 weeks. I respected him a lot more back then than I do now. He was like, don't quit. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. And then
I had my own kind of system back
And then
then.
it fucking, I said fuck.
Yeah, so I don't know if
You could say
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
It
this
fucking worked.
is-
It fucking worked
This
out for
isn't
the best.
TBS.
we got you. Did you start bartending
really trying not to
before
curse.
COVID or after?
My first shift was supposed to be St. Patrick's Day. And like the
Oh, of
day
the- of
before
the
St.
COVID?
Patrick's
Oh,
Day,
yeah,
Oh, it's COVID.
they were like, everybody watch out. You need mask and 6 feet. And
Yeah.
then you guys were like, you're not bartending, but you can still bar back. And I was like, fuck.
I was like, this is great. We could be 6 feet apart. This is awesome. My favorite.
Lay down. Nobody can touch you.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Wow.
I remember my first thing with EJ. I remember actually, I was on the Vinny train with EJ in the beginning.
Yeah?
Really?
I love EJ now, but look, I'm the type of worker. When it's busy, I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to work, bang drinks out, and get shit done. EJ's bar backing, and he's always trying to make conversation. He's coming over to me. He's telling me stories.
The
trying-
worst conversation.
He's talking like crazy. He's
Yeah.
telling me jokes that I don't even. I'm trying not to pay attention. I'm trying to work, but he's just constantly talking. I'm like, just get this kid away from me.
Phil, what's a
trying.
pirate's favorite letter?
Things like that.
Yeah. No.
What's a pirate's favorite
I
letter?
don't know. R.
No, it's the C.
And so take notes. The funny,
So things like that, and it's just annoying. But then he grew on me.
he grew on us, but he's like, I feel like I was an EJ fan from the get-go because maybe he did remind me of me. He's fucking way younger than us. How old are you now?
It's rude.
All right, so he's at least 10 years younger than us, probably.
27.
Yeah, so he's 9 years younger than me. So he used to do stuff like when I was in my early 20s, saying stupid stuff. I remember one time, I think, I was just talking to a customer and EJ walked along like, hey, Seamus, how's your penis? I'm like, in front of an old woman. I'm like, why, EJ, of all things do you say? This is why people hated you.
That laugh, man.
you're
The
right.
laugh really
Hey, that laugh? What is that? Oh my god.
That's a real laugh, by the
If
way.
you get that
And
laugh,
his girlfriend's right over there, by the way, listening to this laugh. She might leave.
yeah, I'd leave if I was dating that laugh. But that was it then. So EJ's now, as I said, he's one of the better. I'm back bartending again, so it's me and Sparno, and EJ is definitely up there. He's well appreciated around White Plains.
Yeah.
People come in to see him. He's definitely matured as he grew up.
And people do like his stupid jokes.
They love him.
Yeah, the stupid jokes haven't left him.
Stupid jokes.
Stupid jokes are system.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are. They're so bad, they're good.
He
I
tells
should do a podcast where I just do stupid jokes.
That could work.
That pirate one's a
All right,
good
tell
one.
us one now.
Yeah.
Besides the pirate, let's go.
Another one?
Should we do some crickets?
I'll do
alright.
2 back to back.
Alright, right,
Because I
right.
know we already had a comedian on here. Nobody
Yeah,
laughed at his jokes.
focus.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Fis-
Yes. But what did that fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn.
Yeah, that's. I'm not even trying to pretend not to laugh. There's no-
That one didn't.
I laughed out of pity.
that was a pretty
appreciate
laugh.
That was a pity laugh. All right.
I get
So,
camera shy.
EJ, you go. We all go. Oh, we want to get to the,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Go
the
ahead.
away games?
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
but
We go. We do a lot of away games for the Giants. I've done them since 2011. I've gone to at least 2 games every year since then, and it's awesome. But EJ goes to Rangers away games.
Yeah.
So you have any good stories about your Rangers away games?
You're a big Pittsburgh. You like going to Pittsburgh. I feel like you go
I
to
got-
Pittsburgh every other fucking week.
Pittsburgh, because all my boys go out there. I went to college out there.
What
Where'd
is
you
that?
go?
I went. It's a little small college nobody's ever heard of. Big meth town. So if you need a hookup,
Does anyone need a cup?
some people need meth, man. I'm just here to help.
I'm sure there's a lot of gamblers out there that are on meth all night, betting fucking
need it.
Hawaii and tennis.
You gotta
and
watch the line.
on Australian tennis and shit.
But yeah, middle of nowhere,
Cricket,
Teal
Sparta.
College, like an hour and a half out of Pittsburgh. So I go to Pittsburgh quite often, and they happen to be a huge hockey town. So their fans
Oh, yeah,
are like
big
real
time.
fans.
I've never been- Mario
Mario Lemieux. You kidding me?
Jeremy Yager was there, Crosby's there,
Yeah.
Malkin's there.
Crosby's there.
And they had Fleury forever, Matt Murray, who sucked, and they all thought he was good, and I called it
Yeah.
until I read their stat line out just by watching their games because I lived out there. Nobody believed me, and then they're like, all right, EJ, you're kind of right about this.
EJ, the hockey master.
Do you like get? What are the fans like? I'm sure you dress exactly like you dress now. So
Oh,
you're
100%. I wear the full garb. I got the dress pants on. Everybody thinks they're pajamas for some stupid reason.
They are.
But
I
the
think
dress
they're
pants
pajamas.
you can wear to
These are dress
funerals,
pants.
weddings.
No.
Funerals, weddings, special occasions.
Oh my
You could
god.
definitely see
Baby
that on the
showers.
table.
They're great.
These are sweatpants, not dress pants.
There's
So
there's
I
not a
went-
chance, by the way, that you would get into blind pig in them pants, for example.
No.
This is bound to
Maybe
turn
not
you
with the
away.
hat, but
maybe if you told Dan on one of those stupid jokes.
Yeah.
I get it. No problem. But so the last time I went out there, it was the playoff game. It was game 4 in Pittsburgh, and the Rangers got absolutely decimated. But it was me, a bunch of my friends. They were like, EJ, if you start any shit, we're just gonna let the crowd kill you. But if you don't start anything and people are fucking with you, we'll have your back.
All right, so what happened?
So we're sitting there, like right on the edge. Like we're literally over the edge. So if somebody wanted to, they could have tossed me.
Oh wait, but
I'm
are
not
you
too big.
Oh, he has like the second
Second
floor,
level
like
over the edge, like right in the corner. So every time there's a little lull, the place was the loudest place I've ever been in my life. Like my ears sounded like firecrackers.
I know those
constantly.
places. Yeah, I've been to a
And
couple of those.
We were losing 7-2, so like
Oh, they were going
they were
fucking
real
nuts.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But every time we get quiet, it didn't matter what the score was. Let's go Rangers! So this one dude was down probably like 20 seats over, and he decided I was his worst enemy that day.
Yeah.
Except when he walked by me, then he was quiet. He was like, "Hey, fuck you! You want to fucking die? Come to my house. We'll fight." I was like, "I gotta drive back to New York in the morning, but like, if you really want, we can do this." And then he was fucking like yelling, chirping. So me and him were like huge enemies. Guy was being a complete cocksucker, and his son was with him, which made him a bigger
Yeah, that's
cocksucker.
worse. Yeah, you can't be doing that with your son.
And then you know the kid Dylan.
Yeah.
He was behind us. Some kids were punching him in the back every time the Pens scored, like wailing on him. So like people wanted to kill us, and I was being loud as fuck, and I didn't care because I wasn't getting punched in the back either.
Yeah, there's some places like that, man. I've been in that situation before.
They wanted
Philly's
to kill
like
us.
that.
Yeah,
Philly's
Philly's
worse.
nuts.
Actually, the
Philly's
Saints
worse.
was bad for me one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Like, look at him right now. He's got a nice little baby face. The hat is on.
Oh,
Maybe
stop
like,
it.
so you talking like that in the crowd. Maybe no one like thinks anything of you. Maybe you want to show your cabbager and see what's like. He's got a nice fucking. He's got a hockey fucking. He's got a hockey haircut there. People might not take
I'll
the shit.
only unleash my cabbage if Phil unleashes his.
I'll unleash the cabbage.
wow.
Come on.
If you want to release the cabbage
Let's
together,
unleash cabbage.
A cabbage off.
is,
Cabbage off.
you got to do a little hair shake at the end.
Look at that. He's bringing back the mullet. See now I respect you a little more. This is like you to me.
Now I respect you
6
almost
years
the same
ago.
amount I did.
Yeah.
That's a great
Just for
haircut. That's a
unleashing
it's a great haircut, man.
But anyway, so they were getting killed that day.
Okay.
We lost. I fucking skirted out of there real quick because everybody was happy and drunk, and they hated seeing me.
Yeah.
Because everybody heard me.
Yeah.
So we changed. I get out of all my Rangers gear, but all I had was more Rangers gear, so I put on less obvious Rangers gear. We're sitting at the casino that night at the blackjack table, and dude's sitting next to me in Pens gear like you. He's like, "Oh, were you at the game tonight?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where were you sitting?" I said whatever section was, 200, whatever. He goes, "Wait a minute." He was like, "I was sitting right below that. Were you the fucking loud asshole just screaming, 'Let's go
No.
Rangers' every time there was like
Wow.
a silence?"
What are the
I was like, "Yeah, that was
chances?
me." He goes, "Thank God you lost because I was ready to fucking kill you." I fucking love that.
And you're
And
being
now
like,
what?
and you're being
Now we're
like,
best friends.
You were fine at the blackjack
well,
table?
they won 7-2.
Yeah, they're
I was
happy.
losing every hand on blackjack. He was
Yeah.
killing
He
it.
loved
He
it.
loved me.
did you? Oh, you lost.
Oh,
You
I
lo-
lost so much money. We stayed until the very end. I hit roulette just because I was like fucked
So
up.
you have no system.
Wait, hold on.
There was no system.
Wait, do you have a system?
There was no system in roulette. I
And
just
do you
you
use
usually have one?
blackjack? What about blackjack?
Yeah,
Any-
but system.
blackjack. My system's actually listen to Nick because I always go with Nicky.
Well, he was with you?
He wasn't with me here.
Oh, that's why you lost.
This could be why I
But
lost.
Nick has a system.
Nick has a good system. Nick's
I'll
system
give
works.
Nick props. Nick's definitely way smarter than
Nick
Vinny
is Vinny's brother. He's the better half.
Yeah.
in every sense of the word.
Yeah, just for you people out there.
True.
All
They're
right.
definitely a lot smarter, that's for sure.
But I hit roulette probably
And
like
taller.
I was playing the line, so you get the 3 bets. I hit it 6 times in a row. Dude kept yelling out, "Changing 525." Just put my last 25 on, hit. Put it again, hit. Put it again, hit. Put it again, hit.
Well, that's pretty
No,
sick.
you
And
didn't
everybody
run it.
else was losing money, and I was like, "All right, fuck it. One hand, blackjack, all the money. We're doubling down, and we're leaving with nothing. Screw it."
And then what happened?
So we pushed the first hand. Then I was doing the stupid prop bets on the side. I hit the prop bet, lost the hand, broke even, and we pushed like 3 more times.
Wow.
That's
parse-
God telling you to fucking
The
stop.
parse
Yeah,
stats.
it's-
And I was like
Let's
pushing
go.
it. So the dude deals me 2 10s. And I was like, "Oh, that's
split
it,
it?
money."
No, you can't
2
split
10s.
that
I had-
shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't
I
split.
had all my money on the table.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do. I was like, "All right, sweet, I got this made." And the dealer goes,
Blackjack?
"Dude, I'm so sorry." Flips it over 21, and I was like, "Fuck."
Sometimes you got to listen to the system gods.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is God's
that-
over
that-
there.
When you
telling
tie
you.
like 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot when I bet online and like I'm putting a bet in and like something goes
I
wrong.
forgot you were here.
I know it's hard to get any words in here, but
Yeah, with the EJ as well.
so yeah, sometimes the site like be like, "Oh, there's some incorrect thing," and I'm like, "All right, you have to sign. No, I'm not putting this bet in." And sometimes I'm stubborn, just do it anyway, and it always loses.
Really?
So whenever that happens, I just like fuck.
Wait,
it.
what
If
do
it
you mean?
happened,
Like when you put in a bid in online, but
And it doesn't let you put it?
it says one wrong, whatever. Like the
Yeah,
line change or something.
Yeah. I know what
Didn't
you
that
mean.
happen to
Yeah.
you with like a no touchdown?
Yeah.
bet?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it a few
Oh,
weeks
but
ago.
you would have won that time.
Yeah,
That's how I
that was
won.
one
The
of
only time I
Bobby
won.
V's.
And you didn't put it in.
I never did. Every time I just keep fighting it and get it in.
That's great.
And I lose. The one
Because of
time I
that,
listen-
if I make the one bet and it sort of like bounces back to me,
Yeah.
I'll do it one more time. So 2 times when I'll stop, that's a
Yeah,
sign.
yeah.
1 time's not a sign to me because of your no touchdown bet.
Yeah.
Because he put the money in once and he was like, "Oh, that's a sign," and he would have fucking won if he had
It's a
just put it
sign. You
back
can't
in.
believe
gotta
it.
just put a little extra effort in life, and you'll get way more for it.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
felt
that's-
like it's a sign.
So EJ had his one story about the away game, and last year we went to Kansas City for an away game,
Oh, it was a great time.
What a time.
and we have a funny story about I like to go to bars with games. I mean, just because I feel like I'd rather have something to do in the bar.
Yeah.
Every time we go to an away game, we find a bar with games in it. So we found one in Kansas City, and it was like an arcade bar with all the old games and whatever. And it was actually really cool. They had a bunch of like wrestling things. Every TV was on
It
wrestling.
wasn't wrestling that night. And there was like
yeah.
50 different
Yeah.
machines.
Yeah.
Them old
Big
school
I
like
was
Pac-Man
loving life.
machines and stuff.
Yeah, they had the old, yeah. So we're at the bar, we order a couple drinks, and we noticed this bartender was a girl, and she was like making all these crazy faces.
She was going nuts.
So Sparno orders a round of drinks.
Yeah, and I was like, take another round of drinks and whatever you're on.
Yeah.
Whatever drugs you're
Whatever
on.
drugs you're on, right? And then she like pretended like she didn't hear it,
I
I
had to
guess.
say like 3 more times.
She comes back with the drinks, and then
Yeah.
Sparno says it again,
Yeah.
and whatever drugs you're on.
Yeah.
And that's when we noticed, wait a minute, she's not on drugs. There's
Yeah.
something wrong with this woman.
Yeah, she had Tourette's.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. She had like Tourette's.
she had Tourette's.
So we're like, wait a minute. Did she hear Sparno say
We
that?
thought she didn't.
So we think maybe she didn't hear it. So we wound up like we were talking to her the whole time on purpose because we were hoping she didn't hear it. And
You're
we
really
realized,
extra nice to her now.
yeah, we're having a great time. But actually,
First of all, she is real nice.
She was great.
Yeah, she was nice.
She was a great
She's
girl.
as sharp as a tack. She's smarter than any of us at this table.
We
She
figured
knew.
out by talking to her that she was super sharp. So she 100% heard Sparno.
Yeah.
100%.
She had a great wit. She was on top
She
of
was
everything.
very witty.
So she fucking heard that dickhead.
So we realized.
How am I supposed to know? You guys are the same thing. What the fuck?
So
I
she-
wouldn't say it.
But she was like embracing these Tourette's, and you should have seen the way her face was going.
Was it just like a twitch, or was she
No,
like?
no,
okay,
it was-
fuck
like
it?
she'd be
was
talking
all
to you
up,
normal,
like-
and she'd be like,
And then she'd be like,
yeah. She'd do things like that, like make
Yeah.
noises. Be like, hey,
I do
what,
that without
yeah.
Tourette's.
what would you like for a beer? And would you like something else? But she would go
Yeah.
right back into a conversation.
yeah.
After she makes the crazy
Yeah.
noise in the face. It was crazy. And she never talked about her having Tourette's.
Never.
Ever.
And like so many people in this bar came in, loved her. Like, we
Everyone
realized
loved her. She was great.
She had her biggest fan club, so that's all right. We thought maybe we're never going to see this girl again. We had a great night that night. It was a Tuesday night, so the Wednesday there was a wrestling
Yeah,
event
AEW.
on.
Yeah.
AEW. So Sparno's our big wrestling guy. She's like, we got to go to this, and we're like, why not?
Yeah,
we
we-
went to
Yeah,
wrestling
it's
in
a
the
lot cheaper.
past.
Anywhere besides New York, it's so much cheaper.
Yeah,
too.
we
So
bought like front row. We bought like pretty good seats.
Yeah, we're, like,
we were
5
down
rows
at the
back.
bottom in the chairs, and we, what happened there?
Well, so whenever it actually was a great event because real quickly, fucking people watch it. It's not WWE. That's the big one now. This one's called AEW. So it's
Yeah.
like
yeah,
more
it's like
like.
the competitor, but they're not as good.
And
But
it's more like hardcore
yeah,
the
it's
way
like, it's like
it used to be
ECW
in the
back in the day.
90s.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but they got some good guys.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
no,
a
all
lot.
the- all
They got
the-
to get a lot of guys from WWE.
Yeah,
to go
who
there.
don't want to do like all the pageantry stuff of the
Yeah.
WWE.
Chris
want to
Jericho, right?
Yeah.
Chris
Jericho's
Jericho?
there. Yeah, they've all those guys.
It's a
wrestling
little more,
you guys
like
went?
Jimmy said, it's a little more edgier. It's a little more, like WWE is too political, too like on the books, like doing everything
Yes, they
right.
don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Except for Vince McMahon, he does
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah,
he's the man.
He bangs fucking secretaries.
Yeah, he
in
does.
there.
He's a great lad.
But next minute, the fight spilled. There's some guy, I don't even know his name anyway, but it spilled out into the crowd and like.
Right at us.
Literally, and my brothers watch this wrestling back at home. They're texting like, "Did I just see you on TV?" We were like on TV so much because this fight
Yeah.
was literally they were literally
They
on
were
top of us.
fighting right in front of us. We actually have the video. Maybe
We
Angelo
have
will put it
have
up.
a video, Angelo. Hopefully, we can get it out and we'll just put it up because he was literally from where I am to EJ, and it looks like they're
Running like
throwing,
a fucking
they're throwing
madman
hardcore
running.
punches.
Yeah.
And then he done this like big stupid run, and we were like all drinking, and we might have been on some tasty treats.
Yeah.
But he done something nuts, and we just couldn't stop laughing.
He had
I
the
almost
same
fell-
face as the girl from the restaurant.
Yeah,
Going
Yeah.
back.
yeah, she
And
was
she
there.
was at the wrestling
yeah,
match.
I saw her.
We met her.
We
took-
seen her at the
We
wrestling
took a
match.
shot with her.
She was there too.
She was like, let's take a shot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That is true. And then we did go and see her the last night as well, the final night, because one of two things for some reason. That was a Monday night football, so we were in Kansas from Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, because there was nothing to do in Kansas City besides
never,
this
ever
wrestling
open.
match and the football game. Nothing going on in the weekdays.
They only open bars like Thursday to Sunday because
Yeah,
those
like-
first 3 weeks in the Midwest, I don't know what the fuck.
This
they're
was
doing.
like the only bar that was open.
Yeah,
So
and it probably was the best one.
it was great. We had
That was a system bar. Oh, fuck, man. But
that
that's
was
why
funny.
EJ gets, like, if you go out to, like if you're a Giants fan, you're a Rangers fan, and all you do is, like, go to fucking Madison Square Garden 10 times a year or fucking MetLife Stadium 3 times a year, you're missing
That
out.
sucks. Yeah, you're really missing
Yeah.
out.
Man, I will
The
trade
away
all that
games-
stuff in for 2 away games every year.
Especially being around here, we've seen this shit a million times.
And you're
Million
paying
times
too
in
much
the
money
city.
to see it.
Yes,
Exactly.
But he just said
Fucking
both
rip
of them.
off in
Yeah,
half.
you'll
Yeah,
see a
this-
better game in fucking Pittsburgh for cheaper. You'll have better seats, and I really do love the people. Like the can.
It's fun being with the enemy too.
The
Yeah.
can, but the Kansas people were lovely, man.
They were lovely.
They were fucking
They were
nice. They
lovely.
were salt of the earth. They were real nice.
I just like
to
going
us.
somewhere different.
The
Even,
Chiefs
even like
game-
the wrestling, I like to go to WrestleManias, like not in New York. If I go to one in New Orleans, I went to one in Orlando.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just better going somewhere
Well,
different.
because you're doing
Dallas.
a nice vacation too. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
And it's something different. They're just going to MetLife or going to the Garden.
and I'm just assuming that Arrowhead was just as loud as fucking Pittsburgh
Arrowhead's
Stadium was
real
that
loud.
night.
Arrowhead's probably louder now.
Yo, they're
Like, is it them and
Arrowhead was super
Arrowhead has
loud.
the mo-
Yeah,
they have
Seahawks
the
was super loud.
Seahawks and
But
the-
actually, when I was
Arrowhead has
at,
a record, I think, for loudest
they
stadium.
do. But when
Weren't
I was
they
in,
going back and forth for a while?
yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were like doing
Seattle,
competitions.
yeah, Seattle's
Seattle
Vegas,
sucks now. So
I
no one
felt
cares.
like the Saints was the loudest though that I was ever at.
Oh, 'cause
I
it's the
remember
dome, right?
2011. I was at the Giants game in New Orleans, and it was the loudest I've ever seen, and it was crazy. And that was the last game the Giants lost before they won the Super Bowl.
the Road
They won
Warriors?
every single game that year after that, and they won the Super Bowl that year, 2011.
You were the mush.
I was at that game, yeah. And actually, when we were there, people were throwing food at me and Matt. They were throwing food. They were killing us. And then, like, we left to go to the bathroom. We came back. We had all this garbage on our seats.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
This talk's getting. We probably brought these stories up because I think we said anyway. We're in Jacksonville next weekend. This is just getting me amped up.
2
for it.
weekends from now.
No, next week.
Not this weekend. The following
Oh,
weekend.
yeah, next weekend.
Yeah, man. Literally next weekend.
Yeah, we're going to Jacksonville for the game. We're going to be there, and we'll have some videos. We'll have some good pics from there, too.
We have nice. You
I,
have lads
I mean,
go down,
it's-
I
I'm
think?
really jumping myself here, but I think the Jaguars is the system bet.
Well, we don't know yet.
Well,
Yeah, man.
that's
How do you,
just-
how do you
2 weeks
shoot
away.
2 weeks away?
I'd definitely bet
because when
against
I
the
go
Jaguars.
any game I go to, the team I like always loses.
Take it to
Please
the
say,
bank.
please say you're not liking the Giants that game, are you?
No, I do. I'm bet Jacksonville because of the system.
We'll see. We don't even know what the system is.
Well, let's see.
Oh, my God.
Sparno has his own system.
Just
Yeah,
bet against
yeah.
Sparno no matter what.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the hockey? It was opening day last night. Who's gonna win the
I
hockey?
didn't do it.
You have a system where you can look 9 months in advance.
Hockey's not system. Hockey's not system.
That's true.
Anything without spreads is not
Hockey,
system. in my-
actually,
in my
yeah,
eyes.
AJ, do you bet a lot of hockey? As I said, I'll defer to you. You know more about hockey than me. I've never really dabbled in hockey per
The only
se.
time I'm betting hockey, and you never bet the line because when the empty net's up, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
minus 1.5, you mean?
Yeah, it's stupid because there's an empty net. It's 1-0. It can go either way. It's
Yeah.
literally like a chance. If,
That's
if
nuts
the guy
for
gets a good fucking
over-unders.
shot 200 feet away,
Yeah.
You get
It is
screwed
nuts.
real bad.
you get screwed on the empty nets.
Yeah, real-
But the
yeah,
only thing
you
you
get real
bet
screwed.
is when a team's hot, you ride the team until they fucking lose.
But if you could
Like
find
Calgary last year, they
That
were
would
winning
really-
every game like 7-1, 7-2, 7-3 for a whole month. So the second you see a team going off like that and a goalie's just putting out,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
bet that team until they lose.
Damn, that
Is
would
that
be
the
like
way
the
it is?
opposite of my
I
system,
know.
really.
I wouldn't-
it
I
works
wouldn't go out
'cause
way at
teams
all.
go on runs in hockey. So you see them win 4 in a row, I guarantee you they're winning at least 4 of the
Well,
next
but you
Yeah.
know what?
6
It would
games.
depend on the spread. If they're like
They're very
minus
streaky.
200 every
Yeah.
time, then you're really just going to avoid it.
No, you're going to avoid that. But the over/under things could be something to look at. Maybe we should look at it because if he's able to say like if they pull the
When a
goalies,
team's
they
hot.
pull the goalies all the time anyway in over/unders.
Yeah.
So you could get 2 goals at the end of every game in
We
the
could
last
peek.
minute.
We could peek at that.
I feel like more like maybe you can say this, but like towards the end of the season or playoffs, they pull the goalie real early
Playoffs, of course.
because it
gotta.
means
It means
means a lot.
yeah, you got to
know?
win the game.
If it's game fucking 5 and you're down fucking
Yeah, so
whatever
they're down
3-1.
But like if they're down 4-1 in a season game, I feel like they probably wouldn't even pull the goal.
No, they wouldn't.
Well, 4-1, you
you're
don't
gonna
pull
them.
it.
Well,
No,
you're-
no.
no, you're gonna
No.
not 4-1. If you're down
regular-
1, he said.
So
Yeah, if you're down 1.
If
I'm saying
you said 4-1, or
four,
something,
say you get
4-1.
4-1.
you're not pulling.
Yeah, you're not pulling the goalie.
But
Yeah.
if it's the
over.
last
But
game
playoffs-
of a
If it's playoffs,
playoff,
pulling them.
You're
Why
down
would I
4-1, 5 minutes left. You might.
you got to
Yeah,
put.
you
You
pull the
might.
goalie, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
Especially in
It's
an
when-
elimination game, it's like,
Yeah, you
well,
gotta
fuck
win.
it. What are we just gonna roll over?
Yeah,
Down
you have to win. You
Yeah,
have to
you
win.
gotta go for it.
Nah, we get one and then we'll try.
Yeah, so hopefully now in 2 weeks we'll have a couple of good stories.
One
from
more thing,
Jacksonville.
EJ. So you started doing round robins.
wow, I forgot about
so
that.
what did you do last week? Tell us.
So every bet you guys put in,
System?
On
the
a
show
show, on a
picks?
show.
the show picks.
The show ponies?
And,
picks,
and
I
the
don't-
fade the Sparno, right?
And obviously.
Yeah.
It's
EJ
the
loves the
best.
fade the Sparno more
I'm
than
a big
anyone I
fan
ever
of
met.
Fade Sparno.
He does.
And Phil, you actually dick me by mentioning, I don't know if I do Maryland right
I
now.
know,
Really
because they
scary,
covered
Because I
it.
didn't put it in,
I know.
but I
know.
do. I put all, let's just say it's 9 bets and 3 spades of Sparnos.
Yeah, so
right?
12
it's
bets.
12 bets.
But
minus
11
last
because you
week.
missed one.
11 because I missed one.
11 you did last week.
So I'll put in every bet individually, and I'll do whatever money I do on that. Then I'll do one parlay. That's the whole
Okay.
thing. Because if you guys have a perfect week and Sparno sucks,
Yeah.
it's
then,
awesome.
Then you have a monster.
then it's a
huge.
monster week. But then you do I do all combinations. I do them for like $1.
Do you do the 2-team parlay or the 3-team parlay?
I do all 11. So it's every combination that you could possibly
Yeah,
do.
but
2,
you have
3,
option to
4,
do-
5,
you do
6,
all of
7,
them?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, wow.
Because you guys on the show, you guys are good.
Yeah.
You guys usually only losing like
Oh,
two,
so you're doing
2 or 3
everyone.
games.
So you risking a lot.
You're risking a lot, but you're only doing $1 on those other bets. So
Yeah,
you're not
but
making a
that's
lot
like
either.
fucking 500 bets.
But then when you win 8 of the games, I'm winning how many of those in
Yeah.
the 2
Yeah,
category? how
Sparno,
many of those in the
explain,
3, how many of those
basically
in the
explain
4,
a
how
round
many of those
robin
in the
real
5?
quickly,
Yeah,
how
we-
it differentiates from a parlay, I say.
So round robin is depending on how many games there are. You can do like a 2-game parlay, a 3-game parlay, 4-game parlay,
It's like mix and match.
and there's mix and matches every combination of every single combination of the 11 that he did.
Yeah.
But he did it for $1, so he did every combination. So
you
he
did-
did every 2-game combination, every 3-game combination, every 4-game combination, every
Oh,
5-game
wow.
combination.
I didn't know that there.
Yeah,
but
so it's going
look,
1, 2,
and
3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So just for
2,
people
3,
listening,
4, 5.
people listening, how much did you win on our show picks last
Yeah,
week?
how'd you do that?
So I didn't go crazy on it because I was doing a lot of stupid fucking baseball
Well, go by
bets. So I wanted to
percentage,
make
like
money.
percentage of your bet to
I
what you won.
probably put $700 down.
Total? Yeah.
$700 down total with every bet, including like the individual games, the parlay, and
Yeah.
the fucking round robins. And I ended up with like 2,300.
Nice.
I was up 100 until Monday night. If Monday night hit, it was an extra $1,000.
Well, you had to.
You
But
said
because of that one
That was
game
our pick of the
didn't
week,
hit,
too.
and
Well,
I
that's the
pushed on the
Phil pick, so-
Browns because Browns I got +2. I didn't get +3.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like, with the round robins, I wouldn't do that many games. I would do like a 4-game round, 4 teams round robin.
Maybe just do 2, 3, 4.
I know you would, but
Maybe just do 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I would suggest that to
You
the
can-
customer.
I would say, real quickly,
Because-
let's say, so we're going to do with our Fade the Sparno picks and our 3 picks, that's going to be 12 picks we're going to give you at the end of the show.
Yeah.
I would do, does this make sense? It's like 4 round robins where it would be like 3 teams each instead of doing all 12 together, Sparno?
No, you pick the 12. You pick all 12 games, and then
Separately,
you
yeah,
press
always.
round robin at the bottom of the tab on FanDuel.
Yeah.
And then you probably should bet the 2-1, the 3-1, and the 4-1 is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still gonna be.
if you do that, you'd probably bet
But
more,
let's
though.
say you put $100.
That's a lot
If
of
you're
money.
risking $100 there, that means it's 66
bets.
bets on the 2.
Yeah, it's
So that means you're risking 6,600
Which you're not going to do.
for the 2. I
Yeah.
know, but I'm just going with even numbers. So if you risk 100, that means you're risking 6,600 on the 2, and how much on the 3?
It's gonna be like way more. It's gonna be
No,
like,
it's less.
No, the 3 would be less because
less.
of less
So
combinations. It was
Oh,
like
you're right.
600.
Yeah, the 3's more.
Oh, you
you
can't
don't
even
wanna-
bet. You
you don't
can't
wanna
even bet.
wager all.
You can't even bet that much. You're not. They don't let you bet $100 on
it's
the
too
4
much.
on the 4 teams.
Because look how much money you're fucking
That's
risking.
insane.
All right. So look,
It's 700
if you do
ways.
it by 2s, it's 66 wagers for 100. So that means you're risking 6,600. If you do it by 3s, it's 220 wagers. Why is it more with the 3s?
It's kind of like a
It's every
it's like
combination.
parabola.
So there's more combinations of 3 than combinations of 2.
You would think it would be opposite.
No,
All right, look, after this conversation, I wouldn't
Because you
say
go
to do
1,
any
2,
round
1, 3,
robins
1,
just
4,
yet.
1, 5, 1, 6.
Well, do it for less money. Do it for like
2,
$1 or $3 each.
Just be aware what a
That's what I
round
did.
robin is. Look into it. But yeah, we're talking about dollars then because there's so many combinations. Even if you do $1, it's going to fucking build its way up.
Wow.
you know
So
what
the
I
buy
mean?
4s is 495 different.
yeah, the more
combinations.
games, the
It
more,
peaks
the more,
at, in
the
like
more,
the middle numbers, and then it goes
Yeah,
back
it goes back down
towards
by
the end.
8, 9, 10. It goes down. Yeah.
That's why you
Because
has
like
a system.
2 in the most is probably the least amount of
Yeah, you're right.
parlays you get.
So the
2
most
is
is
low and
7. The
the
most
most
is
is low.
6. Actually, no. The most is by 6s.
And that's how many teams?
924 wagers.
That's
and they
insane.
only let you
Yeah.
bet.
You're not going to do that.
They only let you bet $20 max.
Yeah, but if you do $1 a pop,
And you could
that's
win
still
800 you could win 850 grand.
$1,000
For anyone
yeah,
listening,
but
I
if you go like
guess.
8, if you go 8 and 12 or something, you're fucking gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, you're going to make it. Well, what did we go last week, EJ? What did you actually win in that?
You guys
was it
went-
8 and 4 or something, was
What I
it?
do, you guys
So
had
you
9
won-
show
you won
picks,
triple-
you
and
won
I
triple
did
your
2
money.
Fade the Sparnos, right?
Yeah.
So I pushed 1, lost 2,
And you won
everything else. And
you
I
won 9.
I bet 700 and I won 22 or something like that.
So you won 3 times your money.
Yeah.
Plus 300.
And before even Monday night's game was on, I was already up 100. So
Yeah.
regardless
So
of what happened
free
Monday night, I
money.
was
You
up.
were okay.
It was free money.
I guess again, look, we said if you come into Brazen Fox, you see EJ. If you want to look at his round robin, just to even get a little more information, but it's definitely someone you want to look at. I'm only learning it, by the way.
I
Like,
think the
I'm-
round robin is
And
probably better
if I
than the
would've got
parlay.
Browns, when you got it, it would have fucking boosted it more because every
Yeah.
game
That-
the Browns
that
push
field goal- yeah,
is
that
one
field goal
more
to the
odds
Browns
that
he missed.
boost it, yeah.
That could be what, 4 times your money, you think, or no? How much would the?
No, it would've been more than that.
It would have been so much higher.
And the
because
Commanders should have
every
won
single
too.
Option.
Should have
Oh,
won.
the Commanders was on the show. Was not on the show. Yeah.
So yeah, but the Browns.
Every
that
single
field goal,
option that
was a
missed.
field goal. That missed field goal.
They had a chance twice to fucking score.
That's
the field
Teddy
goal.
Bridgewater's. It's Teddy Bridgewater.
Brissett.
Jacoby
Bridgewater's
Brissett.
in Miami.
He was.
The Jets won. Let's go,
Brissett,
baby.
all Brissett had to do was make maybe 5 yards. He kept throwing like 20-yard passes.
On
Yeah.
that third down where he threw the pick, he could have ran that in easily for a touchdown. He threw it like he's 5 yards away from the end zone.
But I'm even saying that last play where they missed the field goal.
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
a
yeah.
three,
Oh, yeah,
three
all he needed was
downs.
5
He
yards.
just kept going for like freaking 30
Yeah,
yards. I'm
stupid.
like, what are you doing, you mug?
Stupid.
Mug.
Brissett.
And by the way, that Commanders game, fuck Wentz. Fuck
Yeah.
Carson Wentz. They had it. 30 seconds
on the
left.
list?
He
no,
should be
no,
on the list.
the whole team is.
He should be on the list.
His coach called
Carson
him out this week
Wentz.
too.
He fucking they were 15 yards away from the end zone with 30 seconds left. Threw a fucking pass interference on the goal line.
And he just rolled
They're
around the
first
ground.
and two on the goal line with fucking 20 seconds left and couldn't get in the end zone. He threw a pick. Scumbag.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
And then he rolled around
He
the
was,
ground
he
like
was
a-
rolling at that point.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, fucking
Scumbag.
4 tries.
You guys have a bag of shame.
Put
You
it
should
on
just
Carson
write
Wentz
scum
and
on it
Mayfield's
and just
head.
every
Fuck
scumbag
you,
just throw
scumbag,
the
just toss
scumbag.
it. I might give him one more chance this week.
Come on, man.
No,
But
no.
if not, he's going to be under Baker Mayfield's name. I'm giving him Baker Mayfield
I
treatment.
think
I'm a
Commanders-
fucking sucker for it.
Commanders kind of have to get one more chance. It
That's it.
sucks. I hate it, but they
I
have to.
hate it. But you said that.
But
We
the
all think
Bears
he's a
and
dickhead.
Hubert, the running back.
His,
the Hubert.
his coach just called him out and was basically like, my quarterback sucks. So
Good.
everyone's hearing this
Oh, that
stuff.
could be a thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving it one
maybe,
more
maybe
chance.
Give him the boot.
And you know what? The Bears, I love the Bears this week.
The Bears.
So I'm taking the fucking Commanders one more time.
That's
Fuck
it.
you, Carson Wentz, if you dick me this time. I'm gonna really come there. I'm gonna hire someone with all my winnings from Monday night to come kill you.
We will give Notre Dame a chance.
Let me get you back for the show.
Imagine someone actually kills him and I get in trouble for it.
Someone calls up. You get an email system. Oh, I'm a
Get a
contract
nice
killer.
little DM on the Instagram. Hey, yo, I did it, man.
This is what I do.
What'd you win?
Yeah, we'll give, I think, because we were talking about this earlier, there's a chance that Notre Dame can come off and we'll replace Notre Dame with Carson Wentz. We'll give him a chance this week on the system killer
I'm
list.
gonna have to give him a chance.
Yeah, I'm definitely
So
taking
by the
him.
time this show comes out, we already bet on the Commanders and probably lost.
Or Carson Wentz is dead.
Our ball. We got some treats.
So we always bring treats for our guests.
Now,
They're fucking getting
this
his
is
head
a
on the
special
road.
treat that me and EJ love to do.
Very special treat.
And me and Seamus hate it.
We used to do a lot
But
worse.
we're gonna do
a lot
it.
worse treats.
It's
more?
fucking, what is it?
This is by far the worst tasty treat we have
I
ever
can't
had on
believe
the
we're
show.
doing this. Me and Seamus are gonna be throwing up by the end of the show.
right.
My
It's gonna be
parents
legendary.
will kill me.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
That means-
tobacco, by the
My
way.
mom
It's
watches
nothing.
this.
It's not tobacco.
Mom, I'm really sorry.
tobacco?
that
It's
I'm
Not
doing
tobacco.
this.
It's just
tobacco.
nicotine.
It's not tobacco.
I don't smoke.
You don't need to smoke.
Oh, there's no nicotine in this?
No,
it's
man,
nicotine.
it's good for
There's
you.
nicotine's addictive.
Oh,
It's no tobacco.
no
it's nicotine.
tobacco.
Put your hand on the tip of your
There you
dick.
go. Nicotine
It's
is
actually
good.
good for you.
How do you open
Nicotine's
these
good for
things?
So you nail the edge right here. Come all the way
I
around.
got it.
Come on.
That's on mine. Do you think I'm going to eat
But
more
then
than
there's
one
a
of
trick
these?
to opening this. We found
And
out.
Sparny, you
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you,
he
you just pop it in.
It's say mine here.
Swallow it.
I got it.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Just a small little thing.
What do I do with this?
Take
Put
a
it
little pouch
inside this.
and just put it in your mouth.
I played baseball my whole life. I don't know how to do this.
It is.
I done this once.
This is disgusting.
It's so
I'm sorry, Mom.
It's so stupid.
Oh.
Angela,
Do
you
you have
need
to
one
spit
too.
it somewhere?
Yeah, come on.
Give us a cup.
You don't need to spit. Swallow.
Yeah, you don't need to
I'm
spit.
swallowing this?
Yeah, spitters or quitters.
Oh.
You know what the stupid thing is? Of all this tastes. I done once with Sparno, and this tastes a little better. I don't know if it's a
It's
peppermint
good.
flavor.
It's a nicotine.
No,
good
man,
for
yours.
you.
won't
Angela's
fucking
doing
work.
one.
It's a tasty treat. Everybody needs one.
No wonder why Angela was so amped for this. It's fucking.
He actually loves it.
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's
Yeah,
good.
it actually does taste like gum.
Speaking of amped,
Another tasty treat?
I got my
double
tasty
treat?
treats for
A
the
double
world.
treat.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. So EJ's obsessed with these fucking things.
And they're fucking awesome.
Explain it. I know you want to be a spokesman for
Yeah.
this company, so.
Jocko, please hire me. I sell these everywhere. I'm your biggest supporter. These are 100% healthy for you energy drinks. Fucking no sugar in them. Very healthy. Everything in it's gonna fucking get your wiener hard.
Oh,
wow,
You get your
wiener
wiener
It's
hard?
gonna get your wiener hard.
Let me fucking tell you this.
That's going to be tough for me.
And it's gonna make you the fastest
Can
bartender.
anyone back that up over here?
The best better.
Does it make you good better?
It makes
We
you
need
win
it.
money. Parlays hit.
All right, cheers.
Sparnos fade.
We're going to have a good week this week because of Jocko.
Yes.
So I'm drinking
And
Jocko.
I've been dying to get Phil to try this for like 4 days now.
I never drink. I hate energy drinks.
And I
And
get
now I
this.
have this and this at the same time. The two things I hate the most. Here we go.
I think I'd rather do fucking meth than fucking this shit.
Oh, get the meth. We need the meth. This is ridiculous.
Let me make a call.
All right, EJ, I think this is a good time to say goodbye. Thank you very much.
No, the picks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Come on, man.
This thing's going right up my
We keep
fucking...
trying to get him off the show.
I really want to spit this out. That's why.
Hey, you gotta do the picks with it in your mouth.
Get him a cup.
Hey, I'm really dying over here. All right, EJ. So every week, you know this anyway. Real quickly, I think we said at the start of the show. So Arnie joined the top last week. He went 3-1.
I gotta beat it.
He was actually real close.
Yeah.
Right now, Dano and Arnie are 3-1. So you have a chance. So I don't know if we said this. EJ's last name is EJ King.
Well, his last name is King.
Just King. His name is EJ. His
Yeah,
name
my
is-
last name
his
is
last-
EJ.
His first name is EJ and his last name is EJ King. So
Actually, my
EJ.
first name isn't EJ. My first name is just E.
There you go.
Eugene. All right.
Oh no, shit! Everyone's gonna know. Edit that out.
Man.
That never
Alright.
happened.
Wow.
As I said, so his name's King, so we'll go down that route. So on college Saturday, we've got the Temple Owls playing the UCF Knights. So Kings need their Knights. The Knights are minus 23.5. The Knights play at the Bounce House, which is Sparno's favorite place in
I
the
love
world.
It is a
I
great
want to go
spot.
there so bad.
So you think your Knights can beat the Owls 23.5? Minus 23.5? Man, this is fucking killing
That
me.
shouldn't even be a bet. The Knights are gonna kill him.
All right, he's taking the Knights.
I'd say minus 27.
Are we talking about the UCF Knights?
They should be minus 27. That's an
Minus
easy
27.
line.
All right, let's put that up there.
Oh, you think it should be minus 27?
That's your sprinkle.
He thinks that.
That's
He's
your
giving his own EJ sprinkle. All right, and
Okay.
then what's a king without his army? So army play against
King of his army.
Colgate. Colgate. Sparno lives in Colgate Avenue. This
Yeah,
is
but
all his
Colgate's
boys.
the king of toothpaste.
I know. Toothpaste
Colgate
and
is the
Colgate
king of
Avenue.
toothpaste.
Where Sparno lives.
But if Sparno lives there, they're gonna lose.
I need some
I don't
fuck-
even need to hear the rest.
Wow.
I gotta take a second.
It is disgusting.
I broke my non-coughing fucking thing on this show. Fuck me. I need some Colgate.
All right, Sparno, we'll do another one. Make up for them.
EJ, Colgate against Army. Right now, there's no line. I'm just going to pick one. I'm
Here.
going to say Army are minus 30.
Army's minus 30.
Do you think they will beat Colgate by more than 30 points?
By more than 30? No, no shot.
We'll revisit that when the actual line comes out. Right now, there is no line, so you're going to take Colgate. All right, and now on another college game, it's the Old Dominion Monarchs. So Monarchs are with Kings, and they're
makes
playing
sense.
Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina is one of our favorite teams.
They're really good.
They really are. They're
Yeah.
6-0. They're playing the Old Dominion Monarchs, who are 3-3. So Monarchs are getting 12.5 points.
I'm gonna take Coastal.
Wow.
System.
That's a system bet.
That's actually
It
not
is.
system.
No, that's system.
I don't think so.
And
Oh,
finally,
Sparno agrees. I kind of want to change my mind.
No. There's no changing.
I tell you, he watches every minute of this show, so he fucking knows. And then
Barno
for
agrees.
football Sunday, you got the Miami Dolphins are playing the Minnesota EJ Kings. And the Vikings are minus 3.5 points. Do you think they will cover that spread against the Dolphins? 3.5 points to the
Minus
Vikings.
3?
And a half.
Dolphins just came off a bad fucking loss to the Jets.
Yeah.
I think Dolphins are gonna take that.
System talking. Wow.
Oh, he knows system
That's
here.
a big.
Oh,
That
System.
could be, and you will see later in the show why. That is
Yep.
your pick of the day.
That's a pick of the day.
Nice one.
that's going in the fucking round robin.
Take these away from me. These are all for you.
Take it. I'll keep that.
This is your
energy.
treat.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
but
that
how's
energy.
the
I'll keep
Jacko?
that energy drink.
Give this to your girl. I
Oh,
can't
you
drink
gave
it.
Jacko's worse than the fucking thing.
I'll keep this for later.
Oh, EJ, thank you, man. Thanks for being on the show,
You pulled
bro.
us out of a hole.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much.
Thank you, Jay.
He came in clutch
System.
an hour ago.
So many systems.
That was it. Oh, wait, I have one more thing.
Oh my god.
Should we do a bonus Rangers to win the Stanley Cup bet with EJ? What do you think? Do they have a
I'm always gonna
chance?
say yes.
No.
They have a great chance. You have a goalie like Igor, best goalie in the league.
All right.
They always have a chance.
So we're taking Rangers to win the Stanley Cup.
Take
not.
Rangers to win the Eastern Conference, for sure. Stanley Cup cash out after the second round.
I like that.
Wow.
All right, we're back, and EJ was great. He saved us. We lost our guest last second again. Happens way too often. Nobody likes this to be on this show for some reason.
I know.
Maybe because we make fun of him too
I
much.
think it's
but
great. I don't know why.
They love the show, but don't want to be on the show. That's the most counterproductive thing ever. But
So we had zero practice for EJ, but it wound up being good.
keep it good. And you know what? We saying that people don't like being on other people's shows. You're going to be on someone else's show next
Yes,
week.
I'm going to be on the Naked and Famous podcast.
Wow.
Dano and James over there at the Blind Pig. I'll be on next week. Don't know what I'm going to talk about.
System crossover.
I can't talk about anything besides gambling, so I really don't know what I'm going to say. But we'll figure that out.
You're gonna be good in that show. We
Yeah.
all watch the show. We love fucking Dano and the boys over there are doing good stuff. So it'll be exciting to see.
And another thing, Bones' birthday party at Brazen next Monday the 17th. Is that what it is?
Monday,
Monday the
17th.
17th.
Monday the 17th.
Brazen Fox.
Brazen
7
Fox,
o'clock.
7 p.m. sharp. Be there or be Bones.
Connor Skeff, you keep texting me when it is. Next
Connor
Monday.
Skeff says he'd pay for the whole thing.
He did.
Hey, well, you should.
He said he went so much more with the system. They said Bones' party is on me.
We're gonna see.
We're holding him to it. Connor Skeff.
EJ might have to dip in too as well after the money he won last week.
I know.
So Bones' party is on Connor Skeff and EJ.
EJ and Connor Skeff.
you wanna-
EJ's actually working it.
Well,
So-
listen, Connor
Yeah,
Skeff,
actually
if
being
you
in there.
take our picks from the show this week, you're paying. That's it.
I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, we will see. We'll see on Monday regardless.
I hope everyone's there. We're gonna try to get Catman to come too. I'll get him. Angelo, you gonna come? Monday night.
Angelo's strong, maybe.
Angelo's coming.
Yeah. We
All right.
do you see the two guests who didn't come on the podcast? Sean Cassidy and Golden Boy Barber.
They should both
The celebrity
be there.
Barber. They'll both show
To
up.
Bones'
Welcome
birthday.
to the fucking
Yeah,
beer,
for-
but for a free drink.
free drink.
Fucking show up. Especially Cass. I love him.
Nah, Cass is the man.
Yeah, he's the best.
We'll try to get him for next week.
I think we should.
We'll
yeah.
try to get Cass for next week.
I love that he went to Jacksonville. But all right, let's get our picks, I guess, for next week.
All right.
Sparta will start you off.
Mr. 2-0-1 over here.
He has a,
I mean,
he
I
has a
think we got
chance.
3-0 this week.
You're learning.
I am learning.
All right, here we
Ready to
go.
go? All right. So I got 2 Phil specials going
Ooh.
in college.
You know I love those.
That's cheating the system, but go on.
It's not cheating the system.
That is system.
I learned, and now I'm going with the Phil special. NC State is ranked 15 versus Syracuse, which is ranked 18, and Syracuse is minus 3.5.
When's that game?
It is on Saturday.
Okay, beautiful.
I think it's a 3:30 game.
Yeah,
I think so too.
It's sometime Saturday, or whatever.
Sometime.
Yeah. NC State's really good. They only lost to number 5 ranked team Clemson.
Yep.
They beat FSU. They beat Syracuse. Oh, they didn't beat Syracuse. They beat FSU.
Yeah.
This is why it's a Phil special.
Yeah.
And Syracuse really beat no one good except Louisville.
I think
So
Louisville, yeah.
So
And
they're
Louisville-
kind of like begging you to go NC
They're
State.
begging you to go NC State.
Yeah. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta say.
It
What
is
more you
really
want?
it.
It's 2 ranked teams.
Everyone
You're taking the
knows
fucking
now.
higher ranked team as a Phil special.
All you gotta see is that
It's not that
Syracuse
hard,
is ranked
bro.
18. They're
Thank
15.
you.
18's a
What the hell were you
favorite.
talking
Favored
about
by
earlier?
3.5.
That's it.
Fucking guy.
System. Again.
So you want to know?
1-0. 1-0 right there. Done. Then you got Kansas is 5-1 versus Oklahoma's 3-3. Kansas is ranked 17. Oklahoma's not even ranked.
Yep.
And they're minus 9.
I've never seen Oklahoma not ranked in my life.
Never seen them not ranked. They're -9 favorites.
And
the
not even ranked team.
And the
They're
last
playing-
game they scored 0 points.
0. They're killed. Killed. They lost 49-0.
Now they're favorites by 9 points.
Yeah.
If that doesn't get you fucking,
I mean, that's just.
I haven't said it in a couple weeks, but that's
That's very, very fishy.
Snapper?
That's the red
Oh,
snapper.
that's as
That
fishy
is.
as it gets.
That's a red
But
snapper.
look, Kansas beat some good teams.
They did beat some good teams.
Who'd they beat?
I don't know.
you gotta pull it out of him.
It says it right there.
He never knows. Just read.
All right, Iowa State, Houston,
And
and Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke.
All right, so that's down 2-0.
He doesn't know how, but he's 2-0.
No, I know. All right. And then now this is my favorite pick of the night.
All right, now you know something.
Now I know something. I was watching ESPN yesterday, and ESPN is blowing fucking my boy Cooper Rush. They're like,
yeah?
Hey,
they're like, oh, he's 4-0. He's playing great.
he's gonna take Dak's job, right?
Yeah, he's taking his job. They're fucking loving him. And I'm like, man, it's not happening. Eagles are a great team.
Oh, they're playing Eagles. Sunday night
Division
football.
game. Sunday Night Lights.
Sunday lights.
It's a big spread for a division game.
Yes.
It's usually a
It's a
3.
big spread, and everyone's loving Cooper Rush.
Yeah, you would think it would be 3.5 maybe. So they're giving him 6
And,
here.
and the over-under is only like 42 or something
yeah,
like that?
42. So they're kind of begging you to take the Cowboys. And
100%. When it's a
Eagles-
low over-under, they think that you're going to take the dog because, oh, it's not going to be a high-scoring game, it's going to be a close game.
yes, and it's a division game.
And it's a division game. This might be an impossible bet, and it'd be Eagles,
Eagles
in
in
the under.
That could be a good one.
I was actually going to say that as well. I was
We'll
thinking
see
the
on
same
Sunday
thing.
night when that happens.
But I think that's Eagles are definite.
I like it.
All right, so
That's my pick.
Is that Sparno 3-0?
I'm definitely going 3-0. I might go 6-0 after the
I
defeat
would-
of Sparno. You guys will see later.
I will give them 2 wins there. I don't know about the fucking.
The Eagles one's tough.
It's
but
tough because Eagles are undefeated.
Yeah.
I get it. It's,
I didn't think that until I watched ESPN yesterday. And the way they talk about the Cowboys, I'm like, oh.
The Cowboys have the best defense in the league. They really do.
Yeah, they actually do.
I think they have the best defense in the league. Minka Parsons is fucking unbelievable. I can't believe the Cowboys defense is this good. The NFC East is back, baby.
Yeah.
We
might
used
be
to be
the-
the best division in the league.
Then
we
you went to
became
worst.
the worst.
Giants
We're back.
4-1.
We're the best division in the
Giants
league.
4-1.
again.
Eagles
went
are
from
what,
least to
5-0?
beast.
Least to beast.
That's
the
it.
NFC East is back. Let me
NFC
tell you.
Let's just call it
Besides
the
the
NFC
Command-
beast
besides the
for
Commanders.
the way out.
Besides the Commanders.
They suck.
Yeah,
Commanders
they're
are
the
in.
least. All right, so that gets Sparno 3-0. I guess I'll take it. Like I said, I went 1-2 last week. The week before, I was like 2-0. I was so happy. I got humbled again. So when I'm humbled, I'm usually a big bounce
That's
back guy.
true.
So I'm changing it back up. I said I'm going to go 2 college and 1 NFL. So my first college game is Northern Illinois Huskies are playing the Eastern Michigan Eagles. I'm sure you all remember I took Northern Illinois, I think it was like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's when their quarterback got
Vandy.
injured. Yeah, that's when the bag of shame fucking reared his ugly head. So ever since that game, Northern Illinois haven't won. They've lost every game because their quarterback's out now for the year, I think, so the backup quarterback. So Northern Illinois are 1-5. They're playing the Eastern Michigan Eagles, who are flying high at 4-2. And it's only a 2.5 point spread. Like Eastern Michigan are top of the league, so to get them at home and they're only 2.5 points, they're begging you to take the Eastern Michigan Eagles. So system is we're going to take Northern Illinois plus 2.5.
That's a
Away.
beautiful bet.
That's going to get me back on the winning train. And then the early game on Saturday is actually it's at 12 noon. I should have went this one first, but it is what it is. It's Minnesota are playing the 24 ranked Illinois, and the Minnesota are away and they're -6.5.
I can't believe Illinois is ranked. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for them.
they've just chugging away. They've won.
Yeah.
They've won. They're on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, they look good.
And they've beaten decent teams.
Sparno was talking shit about them last week, too.
Was it or
I
I
was.
Saying how shitty they are.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Now
I
they're
did say
ranked.
it.
And we said that they're beating teams like they're beating
Look,
Wisconsin.
Sparno's talking shit about a team, and now they're ranked. That's how amazing Sparno is.
Yes.
At-
I don't think they've ever been ranked in their lives. You talk shit and they give them number 24. It's nuts.
They're gonna make
And-
the Final Four probably.
Nah, it's USC, bro. Illinois has said that they're on a 4-game win streak. They're beating decent, good teams.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Iowa, Big Ten teams. Minnesota just last week.
we had the only game that they lost. We bet Indiana.
yeah,
against
we
them.
had Indiana.
We had Indiana.
That was week 2 or whatever it was.
That was the
very
only
first
time
week,
that Illinois lost, yeah.
And now they're on, yeah. And what is it? Minnesota last week, they were the Fiat Sparno special. You had them?
I think he had them.
You had them because they
And
lost.
Purdue actually
they
won
lost
by
to Purdue.
2.
No, I think Purdue
No,
won 20 to 10.
that was Maryland.
No. Purdue beat Maryland. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
that was
Minnesota.
Maryland.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, you're right, actually. But Minnesota lost last week, and now they're getting 6.5 points. I'm going to take them away to the 24 ranked Illinois.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
a Phil special.
Phil special.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
it's just
How
started.
can I not like it?
Started Phil special and a Phil special. And then this is funny. We said EJ just took the opposite. Is Dolphins against the Vikings. Vikings are -3.5 point favorites. We just watched them beat the Bears. That was one of our picks last week. They won by 7 points. Dolphins are now on their 3rd string quarterback. So they lost Tua 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They just lost fucking Teddy Bridgewater. They're starting a guy called Skylar Thompson. He's a rookie.
Never
I've
seen him in my life.
Never heard of him. Can't tell you where he came from. And you're telling me that we know this, and it's Vikings are only a 3.5 point favorite.
Yes, that's fishy.
This is too much system. Like the one quarterback out, maybe we would go Dolphins, but now it's 2 out.
Well, we are going
Yeah,
Dolphins
this is-
still.
We're still going Dolphins.
No,
Are
we
we?
are taking. Yeah, we're taking the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5
Didn't EJ take
points.
the Dolphins too?
No, I took the Vikings.
Are you sure? I thought he took the
No,
Dolphins.
he said the exact reasons that I just
Oh,
said.
okay.
Yeah, EJ took
He
the Dolphins.
knew that Teddy Bridgewater was out. That's what I'm saying. So EJ had the system pick. That's why this is a cert. Dolphins will probably lose that game by a field goal. You win on the half point. That line to me should be at least 6.
That
If
line might move to
It
3.
might move. I said if that line goes way up
It has
because
to move.
It might move down because,
so?
because the Sharks might be on the Dolphins knowing. We'll see.
we'll see. But anyway,
3.5 now.
3.5. If I hope it's Friday and this show comes out at 3 and it's still 3.5. Take Dolphins plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'd say to take it on Friday immediately if it's 3.5.
Or
still.
just buy it like I do.
Immediately. Honestly, even if it's at 3 by Friday, take it because it's going to keep going down, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So hopefully that gets the boys on the 3-0 train, and we'll go to the man.
Mr.
Actually,
3-0.
He actually knows what it's like being on the 3-0
Mr.
train.
3 over here. All right. So I got what do I got? I got Arkansas versus BYU on Saturday. I believe that's also a 3:30 game. We got a lot of 3:30s here.
Yeah. They're all at 3:30.
3:30 is going to be nice. So Arkansas is -1.5 away at BYU. BYU's been on the show a bunch of times. So Arkansas is 3-3. BYU's 4-2. Arkansas is on a 3-game losing streak. They've lost to good teams, but they've lost over 20 points in the last 2 games. So, and they haven't beaten any good teams. Arkansas.
And
All
they're-
the good teams that played them, they got killed by. BYU looks good. They beat Baylor.
They're ranked, are they?
They're not ranked right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not ranked. So they're 4-2. I think they got kicked out of the rankings last
Oh,
time.
okay.
But they beat Baylor, who's ranked. That's the only good team that either of these teams have beaten so far. So at least BYU can show that they've beaten good teams.
Yeah.
Arkansas can't. So I think everyone's going to take BYU at home in this. They're going to be plus 1.5. Everyone's going to be
home?
on the BYU
Oh, wow.
train.
Yeah.
Arkansas is going to win that game.
I like that. I could
I
dig
don't
it.
know.
I would always take BYU.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go, right there.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's-
Do you want to put that as a field this morning or no?
No, that's all right.
Oh, you got
I
three,
my
you got
three-
three
I got
more?
my- I got my three- I got three more.
All right, my next game, FSU plus 3.5 against Clemson. This one's a really, really easy one for me. FSU is 4-2. Clemson's 6-0. Clemson's ranked, I think, 4 in the nation. Yes.
Yeah, they are.
So they're ranked 4 in the nation. There's a secret reason,
Big secret.
another secret reason about this game.
Our secret reasons just win.
Secret reasons are undefeated on the show.
It's a secret.
Yeah,
So-
don't ask questions. It's not.
Don't ask a question. FSU plus 3.5. So this is a Phil special too. Clemson's ranked number 4. FSU's unranked. They're plus 3.5 away.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, FSU's home. Shit.
That doesn't matter.
But that's still the same shit. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
They might
Listen,
lose,
I
by,
just
they
got-
might lose by 3 in my
I
opinion.
don't have anything else to say about this game besides
I think Clemson win by 3.
it's easily an FSU win.
Oh,
And
wow.
that gets me to 2-0.
All right. 3.5 points you're getting.
Another Monday night game for me.
The 4-0
We're
Monday
4-0
night
on Monday
special.
nights. We're going to 5-0 here. We got Broncos plus 5 against the Chargers. Hubert. He's been playing good.
It's a good one.
The Chargers are back. The Chargers are back. They're winning. They won the last 2. Herbert's rib is healed. He's got a healed rib.
Yeah.
There's no pain in that rib anymore. They may never lose again. They might just go undefeated the rest of the season. The Broncos really suck, on the other hand. They are terrible.
Russell Wilson.
Their only 2 wins were lucky. They got lucky with the Garoppolo stepping out of bounds for the safety,
was the biggest luck play ever.
and they won.
Yeah.
Fucking Russell Wilson does not know how to play football anymore.
He's all about
He's
the money.
a freaking Instagram influencer now. He barely even knows what football looks like. I think I said that in the last show. But we're taking the Broncos plus 5.
Do you ever see him? He lost last week, and when he's leaving the press conference, he's like, "Broncos country, let's ride." Like,
Yeah.
that's his new saying.
Yeah, and
He wins, loses.
That's
or
all he
draw-
cares about.
Yeah.
He cares about his sayings and his nonsense. He doesn't know how to play football. He looks terrible out there.
Yeah,
But
horrible.
Broncos plus 5, take it to the bank. Monday
That's
night.
right.
And on Monday night, I'm going to put a nice parlay out there. Just remember to watch. Remember to
We're
be on
watching
the
the
Instagram.
Brazen Fox.
Yeah, get it straight from source. Come
Oh,
for
we're
Bones'
going
birthday.
to be at Brazen for Bones.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a
You
great
know what?
Monday.
Just you gotta get the parlay from word of mouth. You want that parlay? You come to fucking Brazen Fox.
Yeah.
You heard that. 3-0. Boom.
All right, and now so it's our newest
here
favorite
we go.
segment,
I gotta
Mr.
get my
901. Look,
chest up for this one.
look at him. He's feeling a little cocky, and I just thought, look, I've had the bag of shame before, but for this pick, I feel like we need a shame monster. So Shame Monster, can you come in and do your thing just for this song? And here we go. It's time for Fade This Sparno. Everyone fade this Sparno. Hey, look, there's Mike Sparno. Give him some looks today. Hey!
All right.
Thank you, Shame.
I got some good ones this
Thank
week.
you, Shame Monster. The Shame Monster.
I think I'm gonna win this week.
Oh, the laugh. The Shane Monster laugh.
No one loves a Shame Monster than the Shame Monster himself.
That laugh is too much. That's really a monster laugh too. Jesus Christ.
Sounds like a car's like breaking down.
AJ, we might need you every week just to be the Shame Monster.
What the fuck?
All right, Spar,
right.
what do you got?
Give us
I lost my train of thought.
Listen, everyone
EJ.
out there, take these fucking notes, man. This is huge.
DJ, write
No.
this down.
He's 9-0.
Open your FanDuel and just put this
If
on
he
straight
loses
away.
one more game, then he beats my 9-0 record.
We thought that record would never be beaten either.
Yeah, no, you know what?
I can't believe it.
I'm gonna win these ones. I'm telling you.
We were so helter-skelter this morning. I said we're running, getting EJ as a guest, that I have actually no clue what your picks are.
Me neither, I don't
I'm fucking
remember.
real excited.
You can't
Yeah,
wait.
Like, it might be system for all I fucking know. But go.
All right, I'm gonna go. North Carolina versus Duke. I got the over 66.5. I said this before. I like the high overs. It's my favorite thing to do. Mm-hmm. North Carolina scored at least 27 points in every game. They're a very high scoring team. One game they scored 63 points.
Oh, they would have
What
almost
about
beat
Duke?
it by themselves.
Duke, same thing. They scored like at least 24, I think.
Okay.
And they both got in the 30s, 40s most of the games.
Yeah.
And they played zero defense. They gave up a ton of points too. I don't think they have a defensive line. I think they just score.
They just go 12 against 0.
Yeah.
They're big
just like,
offense
all right,
guys. Yeah, I
Score. I get the ball back and score again. Is this going to be... This game might go over 100.
Over 100.
All right, you'll see.
It's like 3-0.
I'll quit the show if it goes over 100. There's no way that the line's going to move 30 points for your stupid 100.
It's not going to move. I'm saying...
No, I'm just saying in theory. Vegas is over there making a 66.5 line. You pull out 100. I will guarantee the game doesn't go over 100.
Well, it might. It's very high. All right, my
Well-
second bet is the Bucks versus the Steelers. I got the Bucks -8. Steelers suck. They lost the last 4 games. They lost to the Bills, another good team, Jets, Browns, and Pats. Besides the Bills, all 3 teams suck.
Yeah, they do suck, yeah.
All right, and the Bucks beat the Cowboys 19-3. They beat the Saints 20-10. Tom Brady's over his wife. He's back.
Is he over yet?
He's over. He's going to Pittsburgh. He's good friends with Big Ben. They're going to go out to college bars and bang little girls.
Young girls.
Big Ben's got the inside scoop over
So
there.
Saturday night is to hang out with Big Ben and go to some college bars, have a great time. Sunday morning is to come and fucking kill the Steelers. That's my prediction on that one.
Exactly what you said.
That's exactly what's happened that weekend.
Brady and fucking Big Ben.
I'd love to see
rocking
it.
out.
Yeah,
There might be a picture of them together.
Yeah.
It'll be fucking funny
That
as
would be
fuck.
great if that happens.
All right, and then the next one, I got the over on the Bills and the Chiefs. I mean, I don't gotta say anything about this. You
What's
see
the-
how the Bills and the Chiefs.
What is
play.
it?
What is
Line.
the over?
54. All right, Bills are scoring nonstop. Josh Allen and Diggs are fucking going nuts.
Best
Diggs-
combo in the league?
Best combo in the league. He might get 3 touchdowns.
What about Danny Jones to James?
And then we already seen on Monday
They're building
night.
someone over there.
You see Monday night with the Chiefs with Kelsey and Mahomes.
Oh, well, they 4 touchdowns, right?
So you
Jesus
make another
Christ.
4.
Another 4?
Make it 8.
Maybe 3.
That's 3. Fair enough.
So this is gonna be a way over game. Maybe another 100-point game. So those are my 3 picks.
Those are so scary. Like, those are those games that are so scary to take the opposite of.
I know, but
that you
that's,
just have to.
Yeah. Every single person watching this knows the fucking probably the 2. If you ask for the 2 best offenses in the league, is the Bucks and the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you give them a line of 54, it should be over 60.
It really should be.
So
So
it's never gonna be that high in the NFL.
it's going to be below.
Yeah, it-
I think I'll make like 49.
That's like the highest you're going to get in the
yeah.
49 is my number. It'll be under.
All right. We'll see what happens.
Oh, we will.
That's it.
DJ, you got them?
So just remember, folks, take our show picks and take the Fade the Sparnos, and you'll be laughing.
You will be laughing.
Oh, opposite of the Faded Sparnos.
Yeah, the opposite
Yeah.
of what you said.
Yeah.
So so we're going to take the under on the UNC game. We're going to
just
take the
confirm.
Steelers +8, and we're going to take the under on the Bills game. All right?
That's exactly what we're doing.
All right.
And that should get us
And we're going to take our 9 picks on the show, and we're going to crush it, and we're going to round robin the
Yeah.
shit out of them.
be like EJ. Take the show picks in the field this Sparno. You could be up $2,000 this time next week.
And honestly, I'm going hard all week because I just crushed Monday, and I'm going to have a really monster week, and I'm going to go to Jacksonville and buy everyone as many drinks as I can,
Nice. I'm taking no money to
except
Jacksonville.
Sparno.
Yeah.
And that's another fucking episode in the books.
Yes.
Number 8.
Episode 8.
System.
So, before we finish the show, you got to follow us on the Twitter and the Instagram to get the picks. Everyone knows that already. You got to watch us on everywhere you can listen to podcasts, especially YouTube. That's our favorite. You got to see our
Especially
beautiful
YouTube.
faces.
Just YouTube.
Just YouTube.
That's
yeah.
all you
I'm
know.
really a big fan.
Do it all. We gotta do it all.
Oh,
YouTube, Spotify.
Spotify,
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud, Apple
fucking-
Podcasts, nonsense.
that is nonsense.
It's nonsense.
All the rest of them. And then donate to our Instagram, the link.
Oh, wait, yeah. You know, EJ was fucking flapping his gums if he had won money and
he
that
threw
round
a few
robin, he was
dollars
going to
away.
donate.
What
Was he either going to? I think, yeah, there was a reason he wasn't going to donate in the app.
Donation.
Cash money. Oh,
Cash monies.
the biggest donation we've ever
That's
received.
it.
Yes.
EJ, great guest, great donator. What more can you want? Great
Wow.
hair,
Beautiful hair.
great laugh.
The laugh is nonstop.
Great tasty treats.
So
Even though
yes, you can click the link in the bio on Instagram and you could donate when we have this Monster Week, which is coming now. And that's that.
system.
System.
System.